Listen. The next layers of patterns we are going to work is Pranamaya Kosha. First, what we did is Annamaya Kosha, means the physical body. Now, Pranamaya Kosha means the breathing layer, inhaling, holding, exhaling, cleansing. All these vital breathing actions happen in this layer. The Pranamaya Kosha can be translated as breathing layer, not breath layer. It is not an object, it is a happening. Please understand, it's a happening, a live act. So it is, I can name this as a breathing layer, Pranamaya Kosha. The breathing layer, listen, movements of your prana can be inspired or reduced. Either you can be inspired or perspired. You can be awakened or pushed down, suppressed by your desires. Listen, desires can give prana to you, life to you. Sometimes, how much ever you try to give life to prana, life to your desires, prana to your desires, they will not become real. Understand these two scenarios. There are some desires, gives you life, makes you run like anything. The moment you remember them, you will be excited. You wake up from your bed only with these desires. Those are the desires which is giving life to you. But some desires, how much ever you try to make them into real, by giving your whole life to it, even if you realize it, you will suddenly feel empty. Desire can give prana to you, life to you, can take your life from you. Desire can give life to you, can take life away from you, can do both. Desires which give life to you are always good. They will bring more and more fulfillment. Ultimately, they will lead you to a desireless space. But for the desires you are giving life, even then doesn't give you satisfaction, will lead you, make you feel more and more tired and bored, make you more and more feel empty. How to differentiate? That's the next question, I know. How to differentiate? See, there are patterns inside you, contradicting, conflicting, complicating. I'll give you some examples. One side, you will have a desire. I should become a head leader, either in society or company or in politics or wherever. I should become CEO, live a very respectful life. Other side, you will feel, I just want to throw everything, dump everything, go and lie down in the beach, vacation house, or go and settle down in the ashram. Both completely contradict with each other. One side, you want to live a responsible life where you will be responsible for so many people. The other side, you just want to throw everything and lie down in the beach. Many people think ashram life is a retired life. No. If you come here, then we will teach you. Ashram life is no tired life, not retired life. Some of the conflicting desires. See, the words you carry inside you plays a major role in your life. For example, if you carry a word, I should get rid of headache, you will never be out of headache. Because every time this word gets repeated inside you unconsciously, the headache also will get empowered. Instead, you should be carrying the word, I should become healthy. The words you carry is very important. If you want to learn how to carry right words, learn from my Gurukul kids. I have trained them. I have given them a set of rules. You won't hear from them the word no. Not only that, one, talk to them. I have given them completely a new integrity culture, a new integrated DNA. The very words they utter will not be conflicting. It's not a big, difficult practice. In few days you can pick up actually. It's very easy. It is just your decision not to entertain conflicting statements inside you. How many of you every day morning wake up only with a strong negative dreams? Like you don't have any desire and joy to see somebody or something or excitement to wake up. Just you want to get out of some space and so you wake up. How many of you have this problem? Raise your hand. You all need to learn this integrity with the words. Please understand. Once you learn integrity with the words, your dream will be so pleasant, pleasing. Even in dream, you will not be heavy on you. Being heavy on you, even in your dreams, is because there is complicating thought trends in you. Or conflicting thought trends in you. Actually, conflicting thought trends, when they become strong, it becomes complicating thought trends. Listen. I am talking to you about your inner thought trend. If you are constantly uttering a word like I have to get rid of headache, this fellow is a big headache, this work is suffocating, all these 4-letter words. If you decide to learn a non-conflicting thought trend, non-contradicting thought trend, non-complicating thought trend, suddenly you will see your whole life is filled with such a beautiful desires, and where you are able to enjoy desires, give life to you. They are prana, fuel to you. Desires are not wrong, but having complications in your thinking, contradictions in your thinking, conflicts in your thinking. I have seen people, they want name and fame, but they will be working in a field where they will make only money. You will never be satisfied. Once I have money, I will have a name and fame. No. You may want money, But you will be wasting your life in the field where you will get a lot of name and fame, but not money. These are all because of complications, where you are not clear with your thought trend. It is like you jump from the cooker into fire. Because cooker is too hot, you want to jump out, finally you jump into fire. Many times, to escape from one space, if you are jumping into another space, you will be only complicating your life more and more. Conflicting, contradicting, complicating desires are the patterns which you store in pranic layer and disturb your mental health. I tell you, the pure desire is pure prana. And without desire, no life can exist. Mahadeva himself is Kameshwara, Lord of desire energy. Devi is Kameshwari, Lord of desire energy, Goddess of desire energy. Desire is not wrong, but confused desire, contradicting thought trends, complicating thought trends, the thought trends which you entertain at various levels. One having the wrong speaking trend. Wrong speaking trend will make the wrong thought trend. Please understand. Whenever you say, oh, this work suffocates, this fellow is suffocates, if you use that word again and again, within 21 days, that will become part of your dreaming structure. That will become part of your dreaming current, dream current. Any suffocating idea becomes part of your dream current, will kill you, will make you feel heavy in your dream. It is you putting load on yourself. You putting load on yourself. Don't put too much load on you. Don't put too much weight on you. Nobody is going to give you tulabara. See, if somebody is going to give equal of your weight, silver, gold, then you can put on a lot of weight. But otherwise it is not worthy game. No, really. Understand, nobody is going to give you tulabara to put on weight. The complicating thought trends makes you heavy. Complicating thought currents makes you suffocating, painful. Even when you shift from one conscious state to the other conscious state, like a dream to the waking state, you will see so much of heaviness, feeling like tired, bored. Let's spend few minutes and dig out what kind of a thought trend we are cherishing. What kind of a thought trend we are enjoying. Let's identify contradicting, conflicting, complicating thought trends, the desire trends. Actually, if this layer is complete, if your conflicting, contradicting, complicating desires are complete, you will have such beautiful dream space and deep sleep space. Your dream and deep sleep will be so light. Whole day you will feel fresh, alive, enjoying. With very less number of hours sleep, you will be able to handle your routine. with very less number of sleeping hours, you will be able to handle your routine. Once you do completion, I'll also give you some important tips to make your dream and deep sleep space beautiful, light. Because if that becomes light, lot of complication in your breathing layer will be cleaned. If the breathing layer becomes complete, lot of complication in that space will be cleaned. It's like one helps the other. Always sleep with the left. Please understand. Ordinary mind always tend to move in the right direction. Right way you try to sleep. But decide consciously, lie down always on the left. And very simple pranayama, which you are going to do now. Once you do this process, when I am leading you into that pranayama, I'll teach you that. Just the simple pranayama. If you lie down left and do, your whole breathing layer will be complete within 21 days. Within 21 days, the heaviness, nightmare, difficult dreams, very suffocating space you go through during the night, during the dream or deep sleep will be disappear. It will be cleansed. It will disappear. You will have a very pleasant, beautiful, light sleep and dream state. Let's first do this. Internalizing, cleansing the Pranamaya Kosha, identifying your contradicting, conflicting and complicating desires. Listen, in the last session, it was all about past. Fear. Fear is from past. So you know the incident. It has happened. You can relive and complete. But now it is all desire. Future. How will you complete? You can complete using this powerful pranayama, powerful technique to shift your energy to pranic layer. Please understand. Now we are going to do a unique kriya process, the breathing process, which will shift your whole energy to your breathing layer, and then you can relive all the desires you want to become reality. All the desires you wanted to become reality, you can relive them. You will see many of the desires which you thought are really, really important for your life will lose power over you. Many of the new desires which you never thought you have will start becoming strong, growing in you. Means a shift in the way you perceive your life, shift in the way you run your life will start happening. That shift is what I call transformation. When your desires, fears, perceptions, concepts about you, life, world, when all these changes, the experience you go through is transformation. I'll explain the pranayama. Listen. Inhaling through the left as slowly as possible. Hold as long as possible, exhaling through the right as slowly as possible, holding the lungs empty as long as possible. All of you are understanding? If you have high blood pressure, lungs problem, any other serious illness, raise your hand. You will not be doing this technique. If you are pregnant or think you are pregnant, please move to the sides. You will not be doing this technique. Others can do it. Listen, I'll repeat once more. Inhaling through the left as slowly as possible, holding as long as possible, exhaling as slowly as possible, holding the lungs empty as long as possible, again inhaling as slowly as possible. Inhaling should be always through left, exhaling will be always through right. Clear? Everyone is clear about the instruction? This is the first step. Listen, this pranayama is the first step. The second step will be whatever you pen down, conflict, complication, confusion, each of those desires, just try to relive. When you relive, suddenly you will have the revelation. Many of the desires don't have power over you. Just because you heard about it again and again, you developed the desire. Just because you heard about it again and again, Audi car, you developed it. You yourself don't have specific interest in it. Because that person is having, this person is having, he has, she has, and it is considered as a status. When you go to some party or friend's house, if you go in that car and get down, they will all look at you. You think all that. You do all that. Finally, they will tell you your lipstick is too much. It will end up there. I am telling you. You will also awaken your core true desires of your being. You will feel those desires are awakening and you will empower them. You will start empowering them. So, and I tell you, for your true desire, the whole cosmos supports, because cosmos is not sadist. When you flower, he flowers through you and enjoys, celebrates himself through you. Understand? Your success is the success of cosmos. It's Mahadeva who wants you to be successful and celebrates through your success. He celebrates his success. So never your true desires are denied. I'll guide you step by step into the process. You are supposed to be standing 3 feet gap between both the legs. You have to stand putting your legs wide apart. You don't need to tie the ribbon. Just close your eyes. You don't need to tie the ribbon. Don't keep sharp objects on the floor. You can stand on the bed, no problem. Just put your legs as wide as possible. Please close your eyes. You don't need to tie the ribbon. Just close your eyes. And Pranayama. You can use your hands also, fingers also, to control the nostril. Inhale through left as slowly as possible. Hold as long as possible. Exhale through right as slowly as possible. Hold as long as possible, your lungs empty. Again, slowly inhale through your left as long as slowly as possible. Do all the steps as slowly as possible and as comfortably as possible. Don't strain yourself. Very slowly, comfortably. If you feel uneasy, come to normal breathing. Do it very slowly, very comfortably. Again and again, do the same process as slowly as possible, as comfortably as possible. Even if you sat down, stand up again after a few minutes. Elders don't do. People who have a heart problem, lungs problem, or any other serious illness, elders, please do not do. Others, do it sincerely. Now, please be seated. Come to the normal breathing process. Come to normal breathing. Sit straight. Come to normal breathing. Start reliving, visualizing each of the desires you wrote, whether it is conflicting, contradicting, complicating. Relive them by visualizing them vividly. Visualize them vividly. Start reliving. Come on. So now, please understand, from today morning, I introduced many new words like Annamaya Kosha, Pranayama Kosha, pattern, engram, samskara, incompletion. Lot of words which we don't use in day-to-day life. Lot of definitions, new definitions. You may have some doubt, question, whether in the definitions or in the philosophy or in the presentation. Any doubt you have, questions you have, you are welcome.
You said that going back, reliving the problems. So I had 3 problems. One was at the age of 6, another was at the age of 30, and third problem at the age of 55. So while reliving, I was jumbled. From where to start? From beginning?
Start from the 6.
Yes.
Then come to 30, then 50.
Thank you.
Blessings. Yes.
Swamiji, you were talking about the conflicting thought trends. You said, if I want to get rid of headache, I'm strengthening the headache. What I don't understand
You should have the thought, I should be healthy. That's all. My head should be healthy.
Just because I'm using the word headache,
Yes.
I'm strengthening it.
Because, see, any word you use, that concept will become alive in your inner space. When you say, this fellow is suffocating, even if it is a casual statement, the suffocation, that concept, that experience will become strong in you once more in your inner space. That is why using right words, and even if you use wrong words, ability to complete it is very important requirement to live a happy life.
So completing it is just identifying that and just dropping
Yes,
it.
dropping it.
And not using it anymore.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Yes. Go ahead. Please go ahead.
Swamiji, the Kriya process which we did, should we keep the head left if possible, or this is not related to keeping
Which Kriya? First or second one?
the standing one and the
Second one.
breathing?
No, you don't need to put the head left and all. You need to inhale through left.
Okay.
You understand? See, what I was talking is the way of sleeping.
Okay.
When you sleep, while you are sleeping, always sleep left and do the same Kriya. In just 2-3 minutes you will fall asleep. And the whole night you will not have a heaviness, suffocation of dream or suffering or pain, heaviness. You won't have nightmares. It's very powerful process. That's it.
In pranayama technique, in the inhaling is from the left nostril only always.
This pranayama which I taught now, it should always be inhaling through left and exhaling in the right. Again you will inhale only through left.
So always.
But not in all pranayamas. In this pranayama.
In this pranayama.
In this pranayama, yes. Because there are many pranayamas. This pranayama is called samana pranayama. This is from Kumbhaka Patati. The technique is called samana pranayama. So it is just to balance your inner flow of energy and life force.
Nithyanandam Swamiji. Swamiji, what happens? You were speaking about conflicting desires. What happens if I have 5 different desires and I manage to achieve all of them? This has been a regular pattern for me. I am good at all of them. Which one do I give up?
See what I am saying? If you are able to achieve all of them, they are no more conflicting.
Oh.
Then they become your multidimensional. See, whenever you lack energy to support, that is when it becomes conflicting. For example, if the river is overflowing, boat can just move. The rocks below has no problem. But if when there is a low water in the river, the same stones will not let the boat move.
Okay.
So it is your energy. If you are able to infuse energy into all, then you become multidimensional personality.
Okay.
So you don't need to give up anything.
Okay.
It's only when you lack energy, when you are caught into complications, and when you are feeling powerless, that is where you need to align.
But does that in some way not make you the best in what you are doing?
That is, I say, being best in what you are doing, society's concept, ma.
Okay.
Enjoying what you are doing is everything.
Okay.
That is everything.
That was for me. I have one more. You were speaking of blindfolded reading because of third eye awakening. Would a blind man be able to do it?
Actually, our doctors, our scientists who are working, they gave me the proposal in the early morning darkness between 4:30 to 5, in a dark room, if the kids are able to demonstrate. See, doctors are saying, a group of scientists and doctors who are working with us, they said, even if you blindfold, there will be 4% of the light movement in the eyes.
Okay.
But early morning, between 4:30 to 5, dark room, even that 4% will not be there. If you are successful making the kids read at that time in that dark room, then this technique will be useful for the blind people. We are successful. We have done it. We have done it.
I think that's a revolution for
we
them.
have done it.
Otherwise, they have to.
We already applied to 2 blind schools to teach this and make it into a process.
So that should happen to all kinds of disabilities.
Yes.
Hearing. If you manage to achieve for hearing.
No. Third eye is connected only to 2.
Okay.
Seeing and hearing.
Okay.
And Vishuddhi is connected to breathing and tasting.
Okay.
These 2 gets connected here. Only these 2 gets connected to the upper.
Okay.
So these 2 we will be able to manage. Means completely closing the ears with the machines, we can make people hear.
Okay.
And we will be able to make born deaf people hear.
Okay.
So that is possible. Actually, we applied to 2 schools, blind schools, to allow us to teach.
Thank you, Swamiji.
Yes, please go ahead.
Nithyanandam Swamiji, I want consistency in my decision of achieving my desire. So right now, my desire right now, what I'm talking about is actual science, but I'm pursuing actual science. So that requires a lot of studying. So
not having consistency itself is nothing but complication in your desires. And all you need is at least next 10 days, do this digging out, internalizing your desires, that sitting and writing, and then this kriya. You will see the whole system will get aligned and it will be integrated.
Okay. One more thing. What about those fears which I can't exactly find a root cause or root event for? Like
Even if you
fear
just
of
leave
heights.
it as a fear, without the incident, just that suffocation, the torture you go through, the hatred you have about you and the other things, even if you go through that, it will be relieved and relieved.
No, it's not really a hatred. It's like fear of heights.
That is what I am saying. So, see, when you have the fear of height, naturally you will have one, that fear, that suffocation when you are in the height. Third, you yourself will hate you. What is this? Even this I am not able to handle. What kind of a person I am? Just relieve all that, you will be relieved.
Okay. Thank you.
Please understand, in all fears, there will be self-hatred.
Okay.
In all fears, there will be self-hatred. You will feel, what is this? I am not able to handle myself.
Today you have explained the pranayama procedure. I just want to know how to apply it in my day-to-day life such that I can get freedom from the desires.
This pranayama, you don't need to do in specific time. Anyhow, every day you go to sleep. So before falling asleep, after lying down, do this, that's all, just for a few minutes. I am not asking you that you should be liberated from your fear, your desires. You should be liberated from conflicting desires and complicating desires, that's all. Not from the desires itself.
Doing this pranayama, we will be strengthening our positive desires.
Yes. You will be strengthening your life's purposes.
Nithyananda Swami. Swami, in the second technique, what you have taught us, when we are doing the kriya, when there's a lot of pulsating sensation that's happening in the agya and the kriyas are happening, we're not able to breathe. So that time, is it okay to stop breathing and then let the kriya happen?
You should learn a little more and continue to do it without stopping.
Okay.
That brings the whole samana,
Okay.
whole life force alive. The Kundalini Shakti will be activated. Actually, today what I taught you, it's one of the powerful method even to awaken the Kundalini Shakti.
Okay, great, Swami. So at that time, like you're rightly saying, but at that point of time, when the pulsating sensation is happening, you're not able to shift. In that time, you can pause for some time, but is that okay?
Not passing will be the recommended
Okay.
procedure.
Thank you, Swami.
Yes, please go ahead.
Pranam Swamiji. This is, of course, I just relate to the dynamic Mooladhara unblocking technique, what you have taught us during ASP programs.
In the earlier process.
Yeah, this particular technique, what you have taught us today, is it much more powerful than that? And can it be a substitute?
No,
for
naturally this is more powerful because the step which you are following, like first what you did in the morning, completion. The second, because of the step, this is more powerful. See, it is a permutation combination, makes an individual technique powerful, not by the technique itself. So if you ask me to give a comparative study of that Dukkha Harana and this technique, I have no answer. But because of this combination, this is more powerful than that.
Okay. Thanks.
Yes, please go ahead.
Nithyananda Swamiji,
Go ahead.
does the intensity of the desire, because some are burning desires, does it make a difference to which layer it goes into, which kosha? And can the same desire settle in more than one kosha?
No, ma. All desire goes only into the second layer.
Oh.
Sometimes the desire becomes your cognition.
Can you explain that, please?
For example, let me tell you from my own personal experience. At the age of 6, my guru asked me, do you want to become a grihastha or sannyasi? I said, I am a sannyasi. He started training my body and mind. He put that so deeply, my very cognition has become identityless. I don't feel I am a male or female. That idea, that identity is lost. Simply it is not there. So sometimes the desires can go to that level and become your identity. So then it will not have any more the title desire.
One more question. is that the process we did for cleansing the desires, I'm not sure whether I cleansed mine or not.
So if you have not done, I'll do my job in the next process, Shivoham process. Don't worry.
Thank you so much.
Yes, please come.
We have a question from Selayang, Malaysia Center.
Selayang, Malaysia.
What is the difference between 7 energy bodies and 5 koshas?
Please listen. The 7 energy bodies and 5 koshas are actually one and the same. The 100%, if it is divided 20%, it becomes 5 kosha. If it is divided as a 1/7, 1/7, 1/7, it becomes 7 energy layer. This process, I took it from Taittiriya Upanishad. In the Taittiriya Upanishad, the way they have described, I have followed it. The same template I have used it. That is why I am talking as 5 koshas, 5 layers.
She's also asking one more question. When we relive the desires, sometimes the mind may intervene, giving judgment and logical reasoning. How to know if the desire is really your being's desire and
Don't
not from
entertain the mind. Do not entertain the logical reasons. Just relive. End of the process, what lives is you. What dies is not you. That's all. What dies need to die. What lives need to live. That's all.
The next question we have is from Germany Center. Nithyanandam Swamiji, will I get back fear and contradicting patterns that we cleansed today?
Now actually I am going to lead you into Shivoham process. That process is expected to cleanse you completely. Go through today and tomorrow's processes. You don't need to have the worry, will it get back, will it come back? Relax.
The next question we have is from Bratislava, Slovakia Center. Please tell us, how many enlightened people do you know? And how will I know when I will be enlightened?
First thing, ma, if you know I am enlightened, that is enough for your spiritual practice. Why do you need to know the whole list? I cannot judge and make the list and give you this. And same way, when you are enlightened, you will simply know, you will not have any doubt. Now, you just know you are alive. Same way, you will know you are enlightened. Do you have a doubt whether you are alive or not? Same way, when you become enlightened, you won't have the doubt. As long as you have the doubt, be clear, you are not enlightened. That's all. That's all. It is very simple. Next.
The next question is from Rotterdam, Netherlands Center. How do we find our path in life? The path that is meant for us.
Go through this cleansing process till tomorrow evening. You will see so much of completion is happening. You will be able to find your life.
The next question we have is from Singapore Center. Once we clear our negative programming, will it be replaced by the next experience or we return to our natural state?
Now you will return to your natural state. It will not be replaced by the next experience. See, now once you become conscious, your next experience will not be overpowering to settle inside you as a root pattern or as a pattern. Don't worry about that.
The next question is we have from Koshas, Slovakia Center. Swamiji, I would like to know, what if I cannot decide, if I don't know if I want that desire or not? How to know which desire is good for me?
I think again and again for at least next few days, going through this Pranayama Kosha process will clear this doubt. That will help you to become clear.
The next question we have is from Kastav, Croatia Center. Dear Swamiji, what is the quickest way to get money and to make to inner awakening and Ananda Yogam a reality in my life? Please guide and be my co-creator. Thank you.
Please attend this wealth completion session to catch your root pattern related to wealth and complete. Then you will see simply wealth happens, you are here. Blessings. And I also accept to be co-creator for you. Blessings.
The next question we have is from Delhi Center. Dear Swamiji, do we have to relive all the painful and fearful patterns since the childhood, or just those which are haunting us now? Because old patterns have faded away in memory.
Whatever you don't remember, you don't need to relive. But whatever is haunting you and whatever you are able to remember, you should relive. Blessings.
The next question we have is from Auckland, New Zealand Center. As a child, I had a recurring nightmare similar to unlimited space I could not comprehend. When I meditate, I quite often revisit that nightmare. Only I'm able to sit with it now. What could this mean?
I don't think it's a nightmare. It is some of the spiritual experience you had in your past repeating. Vast, unlimited space can never be nightmare. It's a spiritual experience repeating. Because you are not able to handle it, you are calling it as a nightmare. And I tell you, it will lead you more deeper spiritual experience. Cherish it, enjoy it. It will lead you to a deeper experience. I'm telling you.
The next process we have from the Hyderabad Adinam Center. I want to totally get rid of conflicting desires. If I practice this pranayama before sleeping, will it help in identifying my real desire?
Not only identify, you will become complete. Practicing this pranayama lying down every night before falling asleep. Lie down left side and do this, you will become complete and it will really help you.
She is also asking, is this process advisable for kids?
Yes, kids do. Kids also can do.
The next question from Delhi Center is asking, Beloved Swamiji, during my waking state, I have fair control on my mind. But during sleep, in my dreams, I have little control on my subconscious mind. I get multiple unpleasant dreams which have no connection consciously. How can I overcome this?
As I said, do this pranayama, this today what I taught you. Lie down left side and do this for few minutes. You will fall asleep. This will completely heal your subconscious. You will have a completely restful awareness.
It's not a physical ailment. It's a normal kind of thing. Like, medicine is advisable or not?
Again, it's such a general thing, I cannot answer. Please understand. Something which is physical, like a bone fracture. Allopathy immediately helps you. When I had fracture, I went to hospital.
Okay.
But something very subtle, like a wheezing, or more subtle, like psychological problems, depression, no medicine can help you. No medicine can help you. It's only spiritual strength or spiritual solutions can help you. You need to see which zone the problem falls and then handle it. So only if you ask the specific question I can answer.
We have is from Pau France Center. All the desires that we get rid of today, will they leave definitely our inner space, or will they come back in other koshas?
Don't worry. I will not let them come back. I will kick them out. Don't worry. I will burn them.
The next question we have is from London Kashi Center. I have a very bad sleep pattern. I can't sleep easily at night and can't wake up in the morning.
This technique which I taught you today, lying on the left and doing this pranayama, will put you to sleep within 3 to 4 minutes. Do this. Successfully you will be able to sleep.
Thank you, Swami, for a great first day today. My question, you just mentioned earlier that something as simple as wheezing, you indicated that there's no medication required, and I think wheezing is something that many kids in Bangalore suffer, and it's because of allergies that you have no control over. So, there are some of us who are completely dependent on medication. What would you advise for us?
This pranayama which I taught you today, if you can teach it to your kids, that is best. Or bring them for any one of this 2-day program kind of a thing. We will teach them. They will be out of.
They are already here.
Then okay. Don't worry. Then their third eye will be awakened in these 2 days. And that is enough. Nothing else is required. All these allergies will simply disappear.
So you're saying completely get off medication?
You will see you will not need it. You see, I cannot interfere in the doctor's suggestion about medicine, but you will see doctors themselves will say they no need for medicines.
Thank you, Swamiji.
I have seen kids just like that walk out of the problem. Once their third eye is awakened, simply they walk out of their problems. All right. Please listen. Let me explain now what I am going to do. All your incompletions are nothing but wrong sound and light getting recorded inside you. Listen. Wrong thoughts, wrong ideas, wrong visualizations getting recorded inside your system is incompletion. Actually, when you relive, you will see much of them are nothing but sound and light, sound and visualization. How many of you understood all your incompletions are just sound and visualization? Because incidents themselves don't need to create incompletions in you. Please understand, it is not the outer situation creates incompletion. Your decisions to record them wrongly creates incompletion. Same hot water. If you drop the potato, it becomes soft. If you drop the egg, it becomes hard. So, hot water does not decide. The outer situation does not decide what you will become, what will come out. It is your inner stuff decides. Whether you are a couch potato or enlightened egg. Understand? It's your stuff, inner stuff that decides what you are going to become. The outer situation does not necessarily need to create incompletion. I can tell you a small incident from my life. I was, I think, 3.5 or 4. My mother was not able to handle me. My mother used to tell that I used to be like a Shiva Bhuta inside a small child body. Even my physical power used to be so much. My mother says, no one can catch you. No one can catch me. And even in the house, if I throw things, the power or force with which they fly, my mother one day went and cried to my grandfather that I am not able to handle him anymore. You put him in school. That's the way usually in India kids are put in school. If parents are not able to handle you, they dump you in the school. So my grandfather said, all right, after all the school, half of the school is built by me. I will get him admission. He took me to the school and the headmaster said, no, his age is not enough. He is not 5. He needs to be at least 5 to sit in the classroom. My grandfather said, whatever age you want, you put it in the certificate, but take him to the school. Then you have to go through some test, unique test. Have you heard that you have to put your hand and touch your other side ears? That's how many of you went through the test in the school? It's a village practice. And of course, I had a long hand, so no problem. Simply I did pass the test. And they put me in the classroom. Admission got over. The moment I entered my classroom, my teacher is a converted Christian. And this fellow saw a small boy walking. And I used to have all full vibhuti from temple to temple. And I am brought up in a very typical Shaivite way, full of vibhuti here. And and a nice Rudrakshmala, and I walked into the classroom. The moment he saw me, he got annoyed and he said, "Don't come to school tomorrow like this with all this painting." Then, this is my reaction. I just looked at him and sat. Did not respond. I just sat. He left it. I also kept quiet. Next day morning I came to the class again with all my usual big vibhuti and kumkum here, everywhere, and a nice Rudrakshmala. And I walked in. The moment I came in, again, he was so annoyed. He said, "I told you, don't come to the school with all this painting." Again, my reaction. I just sat. That fellow got so angry. He said, "Come to the teacher's room." And he walked to the teacher's room. In every school there will be one teacher's room. So I straight walked to the teacher's room. I asked some of my classmates where the teacher's room is. I just straight walked into the teacher's room. Actually, you are supposed to stand outside and ask the permission. "Sir, may I come in?" I did not ask all that. I straight walked into the room. He got so annoyed, he just got up. And I said, "Please be seated." I thought he is getting up because I am walking in. That's it. His kundalini has gone up. And he became so angry. He just started wiping my vibhuti. And he started cleaning it, means wiping it. That's it. My kundalini has gone up. So my mouth was the nearest to his hand. Ach! That's all. I had a sharp teeth. All 10 teeth were stuck in his hand. And at least I can say 20 to 30 seconds, he was not able to take my teeth out. "Hey, leave me." He was screaming in Tamil. "Hey, leave me. Hey, leave me." And my teeth nicely settled there. And slowly I removed the teeth. But once he took the hand out, he saw slowly that puncture, the hole is happening and that blood is coming out. And he started screaming, "I'll tell the headmaster and throw you out of the school." I just looked in. And first I said, in Tamil I said, "Oru chinna paiyan unai kadichanu sonna unak dhaan asingam." I told in Tamil, "A small boy has bitten you. If you go and tell this to the headmaster, shame on you." And his anger has gone to the extreme. And he was screaming, "Even if it is shame on me, it's okay. I will throw you out of the school." In Tamil, he was shouting. He was screaming in Tamil. Then I just looked at him and said, in Tamil first I said, "Sari parala vaanga HM ta polam. Neenga solradha solunga. நான் சொல்றத சொல்றேன்." Actually I told "Come on, let's go to the headmaster. You tell what you want to say. I'll tell what I want to say." I said, "I will tell." That's it. Immediately he sat, took the kerchief, tied the hand, and then told me in Tamil, "Sir, நீயும் சொல்லாத நானும் சொல்ல போ." Means you also don't tell, I also won't tell, go. That's it. After that, never he interfered with my life, nor I interfered with his life. See, this incident in any ordinary child's life could have created a pattern in him. But he did not create any pattern. And actually, very recently, few years before when I went to Tirunamala, he came to see me, the same teacher. He is still alive. And he came back to Hinduism. He got converted back to Hinduism. Now, when he came to take my blessings, I just took his hand. The moment I was about to touch, he said, "Leave my hand." So please understand, it is not necessary. All incidents need to create a pattern in you. It is your decision to record the wrong sound and visualization in you. That makes the patterns. Now, I am going to use the right sounds and visualizations, which are called mantras, and cleanse your wrong visualizations, sound recordings. Using the right sound and light, cleansing the wrong sound and light is Shivoham process. To give you the experience of I am Shiva, I am the ultimate, that is the best right sound and light. Giving you that and removing all your incompletion, wrong, low identities, lower level patterns, giving you the right experience about you. That is Shivoham process. Here all you need to do, just sit. You don't need to do anything. You don't need to concentrate. You don't need to meditate. You don't need to put your mind together. Whatever your mind wants to do, let it do. No problem. What really need to be done, I'll do. You just need to sit. Maybe with closed eyes, so that you are settled. Please close your eyes. Tie the ribbon. Tie the ribbon. Sit straight. Just sit. That's all. You don't need to do anything. Close your eyes. Tie the ribbon. Put the blindfold. Shiva. Shiva. Kundalini, Kula Kundalini, Jagannmata, Kula Kundalini, wake up, Shambhavi, Sankara Narodu, Sandadam Sallabithirukka, Shankari Purappadu, Sahasraram Nokki Pongiyal, Shambhavi, Shivaya Nama.
बान्धवे नमो नित्याय रामलेश दूतकोकबन्धवे नमो नित्याय राम सोषितार बान्धवे नमो नित्याय वामनेतर प्रधान बन्धवे नमो नित्याय कालभीत
शांभवी शंकरी तारा महाकाली कुलकुंडलिनी पराशक्ति पार्वती wake up शिव शिवोहम कुलकुंडलिनी जगन्माता wake up दुर्गे ओम शिव 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 काली महामाई कुलकुंडलिनी wake up சங்கார நாரோடு சந்தாதம் லயித்திருக்க சகஸ்ராரம் நோக்கி சங்கரி புறப்பாடு சங்கார நாரோடு சந்ததம் சல்லாபித்திருக்க சகஸ்ராரம் நோக்கி சங்கரி புறப்பாடு காளி शिव शिव शिवो